Okay, so hello everyone. We are the Northumbria Irish Dance Committee, and we're just going to chat a bit about what it's like being a committee during COVID and as a new society at Northumbria this year. So before this year, me and Ellen were at Newcastle Irish Dance, so we've had like a bit of experience with Irish dance there. Emily's brand new this year though. Very kindly helped us like set up the society, and you've been fab. Like, what's it been like for you as a new person?
Yeah, so I've never been on a committee before, so it's all been new to me. And obviously, we've been doing everything online and on Zoom as well, so that's obviously been different to what we expected. But I think the most important thing is that everybody was really friendly and welcoming, and everybody kind of joins in and goes to all the classes and the socials. And there's lots of opportunities to meet people, even though we have been on Zoom. Um, and the classes every week have been really fun, and I've really enjoyed kind of organising the t-shirts and the merch as well. That's coming soon. So yeah, and as well, kind of just like as the treasurer, keeping track of the money and what's going on, and applying for grants as well, and the Society of the Month too, which we won. Which month did we win? Was it December and January?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, it's still like catches me off guard sometimes that we haven't actually met in person yet.
Yeah.
Like the entire year, we still haven't met. It's just wild to me. Like sometimes I feel like we have danced together because I've been like editing the videos. So I feel like I've seen everyone dance together now, but in reality, we haven't actually seen each other in real life. Mental. So wild. Like you and, and like the rest of like everyone from Northumbria really. Like I've danced with Ellen before, um, when we were at Newcastle, but I think all the Northumbria students, I've never met anyone. I'm just like, hi, I've seen you on a screen. Hopefully we get to meet like over summer or like a reunion next year or something.
Right.
Yeah, at least do something outside before the end of the year. Might be able to do like a little, not even dancing, just to meet everyone really. Just sit
Yeah.
outside or something.
In a field.
Nice.
We were saying maybe like a flash mob because we usually do like flash mobs around St. Patrick's Day, just randomly around town. We can't do that this year. And so I was thinking maybe over summer we just ran here an end of year celebration. Who knows? We'll see what happens with the restrictions.
Yeah, that would be good.
But yeah, also St. Patrick's Day, which is the day this is coming out, is the day our nominations open for AGM. So I am president, Emily's treasurer, Ellen is secretary, and I think we're just going to chat a little bit about like what we've done this year. So obviously what we've done this year will differ a non-COVID year. Next year might be blended. We have no idea what's happening. But I think if you just prepare for both, and then we've got both things ready to do. So this year we set up the society this year, so I think we've had like a bit of extra work that you normally wouldn't have as a committee because we've just done like all these new and extra things, just figuring everything out, what the hell we're actually supposed to be doing. So this year I've just kind of like coordinated things, just like thrown a bunch of ideas out, and everyone's been so great just going along with my ideas. I've just been like, let's do all these videos, and everyone's just been like, yes, amazing, let's pop along and do that. So that's been really fun. That's not normally like a president's job. That's just been like a little extra thing that I've been like, well, we can't organize a show this year, so this is kind of what we've done instead. Normally, it would be a physical show. And we're also working all together with Newcastle Irish Dance, just as a collective thing. We just combine all our members. And that's been really nice, I think. Just like meeting people across the universities means we've got a bit of a bigger group for socials and everything just to chat to, which has been really nice during COVID. Literally, without dance, I don't know what we would have done because it's like 3 nights a week at this point. Don't know what we would have done without dance. But here we are. It's been fab.
Mhm.
What else is president really? We have like little chats. We're just like, what should we do? Um, I just kind of like, hey Emily, let's work on a grant. Hell, hey Ellen, let's work on some emails. Let's get some Zoom links sorted. Yeah, and just I think just the biggest thing is just coordinating with Newcastle and making sure that we're all working together great. And I think this is the first year that we've done it, obviously, and I think it's gone really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought there might have been like a few like teething problems just because there's a few differences between how the unions work. But it's actually gone super well, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, I think all the different sort of messages have got across. We haven't had any issues with the communication really. I think it took a little bit of time to get started, but now I don't think we've
Yeah,
had any trouble setting anything up. It seems to have gone really well.
I think just the issues getting started were just COVID. I
Yeah.
think we couldn't see anyone in person, so it was just like trying to get everyone online at a certain time, and everyone's so sick of screens right now. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, so who wants to go next for their position?
Yeah, so I mainly have been sending out emails with the updates just as to what's going on each week. So all of the classes and the socials and any other information like getting ready for St. Patrick's Day and the AGM coming up. So I've been, what am I called? I can't remember what I'm called, but I'm setting up the AGM,
Is it
whatever the person is that does that.
I think
What
it's
is that?
the returning officer.
Returning officer, yeah, that's me. Usually secretary would involve a bit more booking rooms for rehearsals and sometimes looking at the events things as well, but mostly it has just been making sure everything's coordinated with the emails and that everybody's got the right Zoom links for classes so we don't end up with people floating about in the wrong classes. And I think aside from a few hiccups, it's all gone well. Also really enjoyed the extra sort of training bits we've been able to do with the Students' Union. That's been good. The active bystander training was great, and that was a day of looking at different role plays and action plans and stuff like that. And it was really good, and there's loads of opportunities for extra sort of volunteer training this year, even though it's online, so that's been great. Yeah, it's just been really nice to be involved with the committee of the society. I think I joined in my second year, but I hadn't been on committee before, so as soon as I moved over to Northumbria, and it turned out so was the society, that was a brilliant opportunity, and I had to join in.
Yeah, you messaged me, and I was like, "I'm so happy you're here. Please help me set this up." And I think I started trying to set this up like March last year. Um, but as like a PhD student, I knew like no one that was interested in societies. It's not really that common for PhD students to like be involved with this. I mean, we're all like postgrad students now, which I think is quite uncommon for a committee that it's usually like mainly undergrads.
Mm.
I think it's quite good though. It means we're like quite experienced with the university and we can help like anyone who's like first years, second years, or third years even being like, what do I do when I graduate? Yeah.
Shall I go for mine? Yeah. Yeah. So as treasurer, the main thing is to just kind of like keep track of everything and check the money in the account. Just, you know, if we're wanting to buy the t-shirts, kind of working out what money we have and how much people are going to pay for the t-shirts and organising it all. So yeah, and then we're also organising hoodies and fleeces and jackets and everything. So they should be coming soon. So yeah, and then I think as well, it's kind of like keeping everyone updated with what's happening. So I know we have like the WhatsApp group as well, and then obviously the Facebook and the Instagram, which I think are really helpful to kind of like do weekly. Well, how often would you say we post? Quite often.
Yeah, it's not weekly necessarily, but I think whenever something happens.
Whenever going on, yeah. Whenever anything's going on, it's good to like put it out there and try and get everybody to join in. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been a fun year. I think it's been quite good how much we've done despite like never meeting up in person. Like Ellen said, getting all the Zoom links ready and correct for like how much we're running is actually like quite confusing because they all look exactly the same. We've got like 4 classes on Tuesday, and then we've got 1 or 2 classes on the Thursday, and then another social that changes every week, so that link's always changing. Yeah, I think like the Zoom links might actually just be harder than the room bookings. Because like for the room bookings, the SE is just like here.
Next year will be a breeze.
Because I think the Zoom links this year, like the teachers themselves just like run them from their own Zoom accounts, just so it's less confusing with everyone on one Zoom. Plus, some of the classes run at the same time, so we would need more than one Zoom anyway. But yeah, it's been a fun year. We're not even done yet. Obviously, we've got St. Patrick's Day, and then we've got like the end of year show that we normally do. This time last year was the end of our show at Newcastle Travel on the Time, and we were going to combine this year. Obviously, that hasn't been able to happen, but we're going to do it virtually, and we've moved it to summer just so people have a bit more time to prepare for it. That should be good. Oh yes, we're raising money for charity. Please donate if you are watching. I think it's anywhere from 50p to £5. We'll put a link in the little description. Any little bit helps. And it's for West End Bank. So it should be good. It's been very, very important place during COVID. I think everyone's struggled.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's kind of everything we've done this year. We've been doing like random campaigns. We did Run the World as part of Wild Week. I think that was a fun dance. We performed it at our show last year, and I think it was our biggest dance. I think we had 25 people in it each night. Because we had
so loud.
It was very loud because every time there were loads of stamps in it in our heavy shoes. So it was very loud. I really missed heavies. Just hearing them. I guess Emily, you haven't like had the chance to experience
so much fun.
Just to like watch it in the show and hear that stamp, even if people are like slightly out of time, just the collective noise of heavy shoes is so satisfying. I've tried to get it in the online videos, but it's a bit too awkward because there's like background noise from like wind or people singing along. I love to hear people singing along in their videos. Unfortunately, that can't make it into the final video, but it's nice to hear. So yeah, I think that's everything. Next year, don't know, maybe you'll be doing the same tasks we did. Maybe you're doing something a bit more like a normal committee would be doing. Probably have less tasks than what we did this year anyway, so would highly recommend doing committee. It's been really fun working with you guys and working with Newcastle. Yeah, just really fun seeing everything plan out. Like it's really stressful right now. It's really stressful. We've got like 10 videos being filmed today to put all together, but once you see it all come out, you're just like, yay.
It's worth it.
Look at all of our fab members. They're so fun. Yeah, I think that's. Do you have anything else you want to add?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think so.
Oh, well, I think we'll end it there.
Cool.
Please donate whatever you can, even if it is just 50p. Every little bit does help, and it'll be like throughout Wednesday. We'll just keep reposting the links with every video we post, and there'll be a lot of them. Cool. So I'll end it there.